what we've explored in this movie, these movies. Embodied or somatic learning, spiritual, narrative, a Confucian philosophy, a Hindustan philosophy, an Islamic perspective, indigenous African perspective, critical theory perspective, postmodern or feminist perspective. A lot of stuff here, and by no means did we go in depth with any of this. However, you will have the opportunity to go much more in depth. Your assignment is to think about something you would like to learn. It can be something grounded in reality, gardening, cooking, creative writing, or it could be something more esoteric. Yoga, meditation, something spiritual, something more personal, dealing with a dilemma. You pick it. I am very open on this. Examine those perspectives and philosophies from this entire discussion and pick one, only one, that in some way, shape, or form really interested you, piqued your curiosity. You just would like the opportunity to explore more. What you need to do is find some way to learn your topic in or through that particular perspective and philosophy. Now again, this is a theoretical assignment. You have carte blanche. If the school of, with a Hindi perspective that you would really like is in Toronto, Canada, that's okay. For the purposes of this learning experience, go ahead and pick it. Research all that you can. Learn as much as you can. Explore the different ways of learning. You have tabula rasa on this. The goal is the learning, the experience of thinking and researching and putting together a learning plan and how you would go about it and what it would entail and what the experience might be like, much more than how do I get there, how am I going to pay for this. Don't worry about that stuff. Then you also need to find one traditional Western means of acquiring the same learning. Again, pick a topic that interests you, speaks to you, that is worthy of your time and cognition. The rubric is actually posted in eCollege, so don't panic if this is a little blurry. But the main point is that the values that need to be embedded in this learning are all here. You see on the left, student's report demonstrates an authentic attempt to understand the specific form of newer learning he or she has chosen, and there's a meaningful reason for that choice. Please study the excellent. I want you to succeed. I want you to get the most out of this experience. On the left, under excellent, it tells you exactly what things have to be included in this paper. 2 specific reasons for the choice of the target of newer form of the targeted choice of the newer form of learning are shared. It's compelling. There's a reason why this particular philosophy spoke to you. And in summation, in your conclusion, you describe, did you get anything out of it? Did you learn? Does it seem like this would work together? Does it seem like it wouldn't? This is about your experience, not just proving to me that you went out and spent some time on Google. Number 2, students' report offers an understanding of their chosen form of new learning that is factual, informed, and non-judgmental. Go to the excellent. The description of the chosen form of new knowledge, new learning is not judgmental, but is empathetic. The description in the report is present, factual, interesting. You're going to have to do a little more research on your topic. What was shared here is an appetizer, an amuse-bouche. Gives you an idea to get you started. It is not the be-all, end-all. Students' choice of learning venues or opportunities for both the traditional and the newer form are appropriate for the desired goal. If you want to learn roller skating and you end up telling me that the closest you could get is meditation, I'm sure you could come up with something a little closer. Both, let's look at the right, both of the 2 venues chosen, traditional and newer form, are logical and well thought out or researched. Both venues are strong representations of the philosophy or type of learning they should represent or be connected to. The explanations for the choices are interesting, relevant, and there is a direct personal connection to the choice. Reflection is present. So this paper, again, use the rubric. Don't just let it go or look at it after you've done the work. It is your guide to ensuring that you're experiencing the learning in the intended, desired way. Should be 3 to 5 pages, APA formatted. We know what that means. double-spaced, your margins not crazy, 12-point font, something readable like Times New Roman, not Comic Sans. Your research is based upon your ability to recognize, identify, discover multiple ways and means of learning. Open yourself up. If there is no direct match for the skill or knowledge you want to learn with the philosophy you've picked, find something that's as close as possible and explain the connection. That's it. I want you to enjoy this research. This truly is an opportunity to look at yourself and think about something you would love to learn and see what different ways exist that could take place. And you know where it's to be posted, the Dropbox. You know when, Sunday night. All right, I look forward to reading your papers. If you have any problems, ask your peers, and then ask me.